Alright guys, welcome. This is Tomb Raider Catalyst. May contain content inappropriate for children. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure that's not real. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see Lara naked, so screw yourself. Screw yourself, Crystal Dynamics. There's nothing inappropriate here for children. And yourself. Alright, anyways, listen, I've seen this trailer, but we're going to be addressing it. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to have a great time here. We're going to have a great time. In case you can't tell, we're going to be raging against the Goyim, alright? With this one. Without further ado, let's get right on into it. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Oh wow, black woman's voice. Wow, that's awesome. That's really Lara Croft, right? Yeah, I can't wait for that. I love the forced diversity and everything. I love how black people have to be the face of every single game, every single product, every single freaking advertisement on television or anything. They have to be everywhere and everything. I love it. I love it. I love how white civilizations or white anything is being represented by black people all the time. It's really cool.
Your legend.
Nice breasts, but not really. Huge problem right here, just right off the bat, alright? Hilarious camera angle that we're being given. I mean, we're basically being given a boob shot, but, right? It's like a teaser. It's like, how big did we make it? Not very big. She's supposed to be stacked, alright? Lara's supposed to be stacked. This is not stacked, alright? You effed it up. You effed it up. Again, Crystal Dynamics. I mean, by the way, I really want to bang 2013 Lara Croft, but outside of that, they effed it up. She's supposed to be freaking busty. You know, there's mods that actually give Lara from the other Crystal Dynamics series, well, the previous one, that's what we can call it. There's the previous one that gave her enormous freaking breasts, okay? The correct size. And it looks amazing. Alright? I don't know why they didn't just copy from the mod, but they didn't. And it was absolutely amazing. I mean, that mod makes the game really compelling cinematically.
Survived the Dragon's Triangle.
Golly, she's so flat-chested.
Crossed the threshold to Atlantis.
They made her so flat-chested. This is not Lara.
I've heard a dozen
Gay.
told tales that say you're unstoppable.
The woman for the job.
But I say...
Oh, wow. Wow. Don't you love it that we have a great big bad villain? It has to be, for one, a black woman, because that just makes sense in modern day. Then outside of that, she has to have this ugly, hideous, modern day haircut. I mean, literally, how old is this woman, by the way? What? She's gonna throw down with Lara? Are you kidding me? You think this woman's gonna win at anything? This is ridiculous. And the aviators. That's what a man wears. Aviators? Really? Aviator glasses? Are you kidding me? Is this a freaking joke? It is a joke. We're being humiliated. Bow down before your overlords, Goyim. But again, like, why are we making this black woman come across as a man? And what, I'm going to take her seriously? No, I'm not. I'm already laughing at this. This game is dead on arrival. Again, this is a future flop. This is what all these games are. They're always future flops. They always screw it up. They don't know how to make a great story anymore. Literally, you want a great villain? It doesn't look like this. Make it a Russian dude that looks like he should be freaking pile driving through Lara, alright? There should be a freaking Chad as the villain that's like, he would totally bang Lara, right? The second he gets the chance. That would actually mean something in the story anyways. And like, you know, the entire time Lara secretly wants him, okay? That would actually, honestly though, that would be cool. That would actually be cool. Having this weird, like, romance between Lara and a big bad villain Russian guy. That would be freaking awesome. But we can't get anything interesting. We have to get lame, homo, and gay. Alright? Homo globo, and this is what we do. Apparently, this is what we deserve. The Goyim, this is what they deserve. We have to be ashamed of ourselves. We have to have these black women representing men in our fiction now. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done.
Must come to an end.
Oh man, she's so scary. Oh wow, oh my gosh, dude. Dude, it's like, what is it? I keep on thinking of something whenever this happens in these trailers. This weird wrist grapple. What? It reminds me in some weird way of like Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. I was thinking at one point that it was like Assassin's Creed, but no, it's literally Spider-Man. They turned Lara Croft into Spider-Man. What are we doing? Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, it's so over. Oh my gosh. I've had it. Oh my gosh. She's literally Spider-Man. She's literally Spider-Man, dude. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, it literally feels like Spider-Man 2. That's just crazy. Oh man, dude, these modern day developers, gay developers, they're out of ideas. They're done, dude. They're done. They're done. They're done. Oh, they're so done. You get him, sister. Wow, you get him. Wow, look at that. Look at that breast size. Wow, that is the Lara Croft. The Lara Croft. The titular figure. Yes, these are the titular features of Lara right here. Literally, this breast size is Lara Croft. Absolute. There's just not even a doubt about it. This is totally Lara. No, go bone yourself. Crystal Dynamics, you keep on nerfing Lara. Her face, by the way, does not look as good as Lara from 2013. I want to bang Lara from 2013. Here, I don't know what I want, all right? Maybe I'm going to transition because I've had it with this trash.
That's where you're wrong. I'm just getting started.
Listen, dude, she could be uglier, right? Let's just face it. And that's not the kind of grounds you want to be standing on. It's like, oh, she could be uglier. Really? Really? Is that really where we're at now? She could be uglier, bro. Okay. All right. It's over. It's just over, bro. It's over for the Goyim. It's over for you. Holy F. We're happy with this? No, we're not. No one's happy with this. Okay? Her breasts need to be larger, all right? They need to be protruding massively, wildly, all right? There needs to be immense volume. What do we have here? What do we have here? They're barely giving us anything. And then the face. I'm going to be honest. There's something uncanny and weird about the face, all right? This is not Lara. Feels weird. It's like a weird knockoff of Lara. It's a knockoff version of her. I don't know what the frick this is, but this is not Lara. All right, I'm pissed. I'm angry. I'm freaking rioting in the streets like BLM. What's up? Screw you, man. Jeez Louise. I mean, yeah, is she in shape? I guess she is. But Lara from 2013, that whole series, she looks better than this. Even her breast size looks better than this. There's just no. This feels off and this feels wrong. All right. It's like you want to be attracted to this, but then you're just like, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I'm going to have to figure out what it is. It's like she's a weird claymation model. There's just something strange about this. There's something off. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't get a hard on. If I'm flaccid watching this, you screwed up, all right? If in the first couple of seconds of this trailer, of any Tomb Raider trailer, just anything, okay? If you're not having a raging stiffy the second the trailer starts, they screwed it up. If you don't feel like you're being fine-dined and wined by this mother effing trailer, it doesn't make you feel like I'm gonna be seduced by Lara. She's gonna bang me. I'm gonna be her freaking boyfriend. We're gonna have 15 million white children. All right. If you don't feel that way after the trailer, during the trailer, at the start of the trailer, it's over. It's over. And that's where we're at right now. It's over. All right. This isn't Lara. I don't have a raging stiffy. I don't got anything, bro. I'm a freaking Goyim. That's all I got. I'm a Goy. And I've accepted my place as a Goy. This is all I have. This, Lara. No, it doesn't work. No guy's gonna be jerking it to this. I can swear by that. It's over. It's over before it began. Oh, by the way, so the voice actress is okay. Let's just say that. The voice actress is all right. The biggest thing to notice about the voice actress is that she is the good morning or hello there Agent 47 from the Hitman games. It's the exact woman. It's an okay English accent on a woman. It's kind of attractive. I don't think it's Lara though. I'm just gonna say that it's not Lara. I think who was it? Camilla Luddington who did Lara Croft 2013. Really good. That was a really good voice for Lara. There's a bunch of women out there that are great voice actresses for Lara, but this is not Lara, okay? The look, the breast size, the voice is not Lara. There's better voices, there's better breast sizes, and there's a better look and face to Lara. This is just not it, and it's not working on me. I'm freaking flaccid, bro.
That's where you're wrong. I'm just getting started.
God, it just feels so off. The delivery. There's no charisma, too. There is no female charm to this Lara. All right? Like, I don't hate the voice, but it feels deadpan. It feels monotone. It feels AI, I'm going to be honest. It doesn't feel like it has any energy. It doesn't feel like it has any spirit behind itself, soul. It just feels empty, shallow. It feels like a vacuous husk. That feels like what we're getting here. Okay? This is not proper Lara. It needs to feel like a seductive spy. That's what it needs to feel like. That's the idea of Lara Croft, okay? It's James Bond, but he has massive breasts. It's James Bond. Listen, hear me out. Think James Bond, but massive breasts. And he's an archaeologist too. I like where you're going, kid. Let's go with it. That's exactly, though, what Lara needs to be. She needs to be a seductive spy that's tomb raiding, okay? That's the idea of Lara Croft, and that's not what we're getting here. Instead, we're getting a monotone voice, we're getting lackluster breast size, we're getting a face that feels uncanny valley, and I honestly don't know why. There's something I can't put my finger on it. It's like, is she kind of okay, wait. Is she more attractive than all the people invading every single European country? Yes. Is the voice moderately attractive or just baseline attractive? Yes. But is this Lara Croft? Is this a proper casting on all layers? And the answer is no. All right. This is a complete miscasting. This is just not right. This doesn't work. All right. So Crystal Dynamics, you don't know what you're doing. You fired all the straight men. It's only gay men left. So we just keep on getting this emasculating, humiliating kind of dog crap that you guys keep on coming out with. This is not it, bro. All right? One last time. The Lara Croft from 2013. You can actually get off to that. All right? You can't get off to this. That is a tragedy. Now, does she have cleavage, by the way, with this outfit? And is this outfit form-fitting? Yes. It is all those things. Is she in her kind of iconic outfit? The answer is yes. It's so crazy because it's like they're getting the carcass correct of this is kind of the issue. Like, if we're not going to be woke and we're not going to be deconstructionists, well, then we're going to just reconstruct everything and it's going to be hollow now. So what we're dealing with here is we're dealing with Lara Croft. We're dealing with the carcass of Lara, but we're not dealing with the soul, the spirit, the actual energy, the actual vibrance of Lara herself as a character and as a feature of the game, okay? Especially the breast size. What's up? Call me. Okay? We're not getting any of that. We're not getting Lara here. We're getting some weird mannequin of Lara Croft. It just doesn't work. God, everything. What is it, dude? Golly, it's like this feels like pig trough content. It feels like pig trough media. It just feels like I've heard this soundtrack before, right? How many freaking games now? Everything feels the same. Everything feels standardized. The music tracks are the same. The scenes, the vistas, it all feels the same. Everything feels like this weird, like, overly sanitized, super clean, inoffensive, unoffending content. Like, the locations, they can't have this idea of offending you in any way. And I'm trying to think about it. It's like, it can't be grimy, it can't be dirty, and I don't even really mean that. It's like it doesn't feel lived in. It doesn't feel like we're actually in these locations. It's this over idealized, some kind of weird, it feels politically correct. It doesn't really come across, well, it doesn't scream politically correct, but it's this really weird sanitized, just it is political correctness, but it's not screaming political correctness. And it's this exact same thing as this that we've seen in so many films now. We've seen in so many games. It's like you're not even really being woke, but there's just something about it that it's all woke coded. It's so weird. There's just that feeling like we're not at this location. We're not experiencing the real thing. There's something so weird about it where it's just obviously sanitized. And it's supposed to be idyllic, where, let's just face it, maybe it's not idyllic, but it's because it's foreign, it has to be idyllic or whatever. Just looking at it, it has to be way too sanitized. For what purpose? I don't know. You think about the first Indiana Jones movie, right? And when they're going into the temple, it feels like an old and grimy temple that's in some kind of, Native American location or something like that. It feels like it's of the region. It feels like Indiana went from the sophisticated white person's country, and he's like, I'm going to go in this crazy tomb, and I'm probably going to die to these crazy barbaric traps that a bunch of third worlders built. That's what it feels like. We're not getting that here, all right? Feels like Lara is in this, like, it doesn't feel like she's removed from a sophisticated society. I don't understand. It doesn't feel like anything. It's so weird. It's so hollow. And that's exactly what I mean in some part. And I have to really think about what I mean by this, and maybe I'll never figure it out. But it feels hollow, and it feels so inoffensive and so hollow that Lara going to these other locations, it doesn't feel like anything. There's no idea being conveyed here. Golly, dude, even her facial, she is so deadpan. Even the way she looks, the way she looked at her freaking hand grabbing onto the rock. There's no actual fear on her face. Look at that. Okay, like, maybe I get it. They're trying to go for grit and determination on her face, but man, it just, no, it just, no. It doesn't feel human. It doesn't feel human. This is, golly, bro. Yeah, definitely feels feminist. Trying to make a woman come across as far more gritty than she actually is. Kind of like a Karen. It feels like they want her to come across as a Karen that's super gritty and tough, and it's just, no, it's not working. No, that's not Lara. That's not her appeal. She's not a Karen, bro. Oh man, golly, they can't get it right. And these random rocks, I've seen this in Jedi Survivor, all right? These stalagmites, they're jetting out from the surface. Ugh, I don't know. Like, we keep seeing the same rewashed ideas from all of these properties. Nothing is unique. Nothing stands on its own anymore. Everyone's rewashing and recycling each other's ideas. It sucks. It sucks, man. There was a time where actual creativity seemed to exist, but it's not here. Why do we keep on seeing the same ideas, the same architectures? I feel like I've seen this stuff in Jedi Survivor, by the way. I feel like I've seen this kind of design of stuff in other games. This vista feels like it's from other games, especially Jedi Survivor. This really feels like, okay, people keep on doing this with like different television shows, games, movies. You look at this stuff and you're like, spot me the difference. The Witcher television show, the Lord of the Rings television show, the Wheels of Time television show, right? You see all this stuff and it all looks the same. And it's like, none of this stuff is lived in. It's all corporate. It's all woke corporate, politically correct. It's all race washed. It's all this nonsense. It's modern dayized. And it has all these weird ideas. And oh my gosh, right? I've raged against the Goyim about this. About the cubic, like we're in the Matrix code universe kind of grid-like pattern design, futuristic, cubic. We're in like the weird binding between space and time kind of environments that you see in games like Remnant 2, that you see in Jedi Survivor, in Immortals of Avium. When you see it, you know what I'm talking about. Everything's cubic, everything's grid-like, everything's in this weird like, we're in the middle of space and time, okay? You know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. It's really weird. It's the same design. It shows its way into everything. I don't know why everything is the same in all these different properties. You would swear that the same people are working on all of these projects. And maybe they are, and if they are, well, they suck at what they do. And that's it. Yeah, no. Oh man, of course it's Amazon that's funding it. It has the over-polished feel of an Amazon game. So go figure, man. But yeah, that's just not it. You screwed it up. This sucks. This is not Lara Croft. This doesn't work. It's the carcass of Lara. It's the hollowed spirit of Lara, but there's no charm. There's no feminine charm. There's no sexy scene. Like, they should be alluding towards, hey, there's a sexy scene of Lara and she's trying to seduce some kind of man. And like, maybe she's banging a guy, right? A white guy. She's banging some white guy. She's just getting at it. And then she's, let's just say that it's some white dude that she's tomb raiding with. Everything is so sanitized that we don't have romance anymore between a man and a woman in any of this stuff. And like a genuine romance, not a gay romance. I know about a bunch of freaking lousy authors and storytellers of just different mediums, and they always make a lot of romance between a man and a woman feel gay. Millennials suck at romance. They suck at romance. Romance sucks when millennials write it, okay? It's not edgy. It's not tempting. It's not alluring. It's not seductive. It's really gay. It's really egalitarian. The man and the woman are practically the same. The man is so emasculated, he might as well have a vagina, and the woman basically has a penis, okay? It feels lame and mother effing gay when millennials write mother effing romance in fiction. Okay, there's nothing offensive about it. There's nothing, again, there's no edge. There's no spirit. There's no soul. There's no charm. There's no charisma. It's not there. So I know already that if it was in here, it'd just be cringe, it'd be stupid, and it would be retarded. It wouldn't feel like it's real and that it exists. But, there used to be a point in time where we used to feel that from a lot of fiction. And there's a lot of older movies and older stories where it just feels like there's actual chemistry. There's an actual edge between the characters. There's actual threat of romance between the man and the woman. And if only we could have a legitimate male character that's having a threatening kind of romance between himself and Lara, that would actually make an interesting story. That like they can't really trust each other, but they're banging each other, right? That would be cool. and I don't know, and just other stuff about the storyline. There's so many directions you can go, but right, we don't have multiple layers going on at once in storylines anymore. We don't have that going on. It's just one note, it's flat. It's Lara's just doing what seems to look like Lara things. She's not Lara. She's just this hollow, soulless husk of Lara. She's running into a black woman in this freaking crypt. Oh, good for you. What's the big deal about that? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter. She's not even under any kind of threat when she's dealing with this black woman who's completely hideous and ugly, by the way. Love of God. Wouldn't it be interesting? I mean, seriously. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to rewrite this on the spot. Lara. So let's start out the trailer with Lara. She is some kind of, I guess she's stepping out of a shower. We're seeing her naked back. We see side boob. Maybe something also more seductive and alluring in the trailer, all right? Maybe we just go the whole way. No. I could go down that kind of joking path. Anyways, but you know, something seductive and alluring, okay? Sexualizing Lara in some way. She barely has clothing on in some way, shape, or form, all right? In the best way is probably the fact that she's just walking out of a shower, all right? And she's got this romance with the dude. The dude is actually masculine. The dude is, he just seems like a legit guy, right? Like, he's basically like the male Lara Croft. And then let's say that they run into this crypt. Let's say that he dies, something like that. Maybe she gets injured, and there's this Russian big bad guy. You know, he's super ripped or something. I don't know, whatever, right? He's totally taking steroids or something. But that big bad Russian guy, maybe he kills the dude, injures Lara. Something happens that's of actual menace in the storyline. I don't know. It could be a bunch of things, but just something that feels real. And there's like maybe over the course of the story, obviously, this is not in the trailer, but obviously this guy could be a dude that there's this weird romantic tension between Lara and himself. There could be something like that, and you could sell a trailer on just all that. And then there's the rest of the storyline. There's the rest of everything that's going on. Maybe she's after an artifact, and there's something world-ending about it, which, you know, that's super generic for this kind of, you know, tomb raiding, storyline kind of stuff. It's like in everything that's in archaeological storylines, but whatever. We can have that, all right? But just having something like that, just straight up, that's what the trailer's about, would be 10 times better than whatever the frick we're getting here. I don't know, this sucks. This isn't Lara, and there's nothing about this that just feels interesting. This feels completely pussified, and I don't even know what this is. I don't know why we're supposed to enjoy this. I don't know why we're supposed to be interested in this game. It just feels like another flop that's coming out. Well, of course it's going to be. Just like the Indiana Jones game, we keep on running into stuff that's just a flop after another. And again, if there is romance, like Indiana with a freaking feminist whore who's a journalist from the previous game, Indiana and the Great Circle, you know, that romance sucked. She was a feminist. She was acting like Indiana was like, oh wow, I could totally do better than this guy. And she totally rejects him at the end of the game, saying, I need to go into, you know, sorry, Indy, I actually got stuff going on. I got to go be a reporter in Iraq. Okay. Good luck in the Middle East, you stupid whore. Yeah, good luck with the freaking Muslims. Yeah, we know what happens. We know what happened. So that's what you got better going on, apparently. And this woman, she's a washed up feminist. She's got freaking shortcut hair. She's not attractive. She's a Karen. But this Karen is acting like she's got someone else better than Indiana mother effing Jones. But of course, Indy, he feels soulless. He has no charm. He doesn't have any edge in the game. He sucks, okay? Everything that's coming out nowadays sucks. All of these characters that we once knew and loved and we once jerked off to, including Indiana, not really, but you know, specifically Lara, you know? These characters that we used to look up to, the characters we used to jerk off to, We don't have anything with these characters anymore, okay? Lara, no guy's jerking off to her. Indiana, no guy wants to be Indiana anymore. They're like, this guy's gay and lame, all right? Everything sucks. And this is just another installment. I mean, seriously, it feels like the same people that worked on that game are working on this game. Nothing has that edge anymore. I don't know why anybody would buy this. I don't know why anyone, except for the retarded shills who are being paid to actually like this stuff, pretending to. There's no one that's going to like this. And they freaking failed. Just out the gate, this is over. It's done. It's a future flop. All right, guys. So I actually was going to end the video there, but I wanted to cover some of the comments here. So we're just going to do a quick rundown on some of them. So this guy said, I joked about it once, but they actually gave Lara Croft a wrist-mounted grapple hook. Lol. So this guy's clowning. I like how they are releasing the games in sequence. One in... Okay, so whatever. Like, okay, that's seriously a top comment, whatever. People are shocked that there's going to be 2 TR games back-to-back every year. Okay, this used to be a normal thing back in the day. Whatever. Lara Croft, but she's actually Rico Rodriguez. Yeah, people are saying that she kind of looks a little bit Latin, somewhat Hispanic, and yeah, she doesn't look white enough. I can see people's argument on that. Dual pistols are back. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't actually feel like Lara, it doesn't matter. Devs be like, let's make everything hyper realistic using UE5, but make characters look like cartoons. That was my exact criticism. Lara doesn't look like Lara, doesn't feel like Lara, and feels uncanny. We went about mainline. Yeah, I don't know. This guy, he says that Tomb Raider fans are eating good. No, they're not. And we're only going to be eating good once we increase Lara's breast size, all right? Give me triple G's and we're eating good. Wait, we're getting 2 games. Oh, wow, big deal. Lara Croft just became Rico Rodriguez. Another person saying that. Weird. Why does her face look like AI compared to CGI? Exactly where I'm at. So something interesting, I'm noticing some people are retarded in here, but I think a lot of people are pretty neutral, and then you got some other people, they're like, yeah, this doesn't feel right. I didn't even know there was, I didn't even know there was any new, coming out. Yeah, no, come on, dude, have some expectations here. Is this supposed to be like, seriously, act like these people are fighting for your dollar. Stop giving it away for them. For free. Lara's facial animation looks a bit off. Exactly. Thank you. Someone else saying that. Is this supposed to be a sequel? That's a different person. Exactly what I feel like. This does not feel like Lara. This is just a snippet. I need to see more. Okay, this is a bot. Done. Execute order 66. But happy we're finally... No, just end yourself. All right. They should have kept the face of the reboot. I agree. The reboot Lara Croft had an amazing face. Every man can agree that Lara Croft in the reboot has a terrific face. It's a great Lara face. It's just a great white woman face in general. It's just the right face. Absolutely. It's an absolutely beautiful face. It pissed off feminists. If you're pissing off feminists with the face of a woman, you're doing a good job. You're doing a really mother effing good job. But what did he say? I disliked her character, but the face was perfect. I agree. I liked her character in the first game, but after that, she was one note, no charisma. It wasn't really good. No feminine charm. You know, charisma's different for men and women. Same for the actor. I don't know what that means, but okay. But yes, keep Lara's face and then give her the freaking breast size of the mods. That face looks kind of like GTA 6 lead. No, but anyway, I played the first Tomb Raider when I was a kid. The trailer looks good. Just stop. Stop cucking yourself. Just stop. I love the idea of the 2026 game tying together the remake trilogy stories and the 2027 release, expanding. Just stop. It wasn't that good. It wasn't a good story. Just stop, bro. Dang, why do they continue to completely change her face? Why did they do it? Like, dude, just have a good face and stick with it. It's not even the same character at this point. Yeah, it's not. There's a couple of ways that you can make Lara look. The old way that she used to look, you could do that again. There's a certain sexy look, but they would screw it up. Let's just face it. But the new look from 2013 was really good. We are getting too gay. Okay, whatever. Why did they change the voice actor? Yeah. Yeah, Camila Luddington, I think that's the voice actress. She was really good. Sniff, she finally became the... Come on, just stop, dude. I think that's a bot. It has to be a bot for sure. I can picture the development team just by the first 30 seconds. I think I know what they mean. So anyways, that's it. I don't really need to check. I mean, I guess I could check. All right, what do they mean? What does he mean? The first 30 seconds. What, you think it's men because we had a boob shot from the start? Or you know the development team because we have a black woman as the main villain? I think that's what they mean. So anyways, that's it, guys. I just wanted to add that on. We're done here.